South Africa's Elgin Valley, one of the most fertile fruit-growing areas and home to deciduous fruit cultivation since the first planting here in 1660. It's an ideal mix of fertile soil, of higher elevations ensuring smaller variances between high and low temperatures, and an abundance of water, all combining for near-perfect deciduous fruit cultivation. Each season, nature gets a little hand in producing the excellent yields attained here. It requires year-long preparation, careful tending of trees and soil, cutting and pruning for optimum exposure to the autumn sun. It's also a season of infinite patience, waiting for the moment it all comes together in sweet perfection, size and color. That moment arrives when cold nights follow hot days, bringing color to heavily laden orchards. It also sets in motion months of action as a group of dedicated producers bring in yet another harvest. Behind this preparation, patience and synchronized activity is the Kromco family, a closely knit group of independent producers sharing infrastructure for packing and distributing fruit to the rest of the world. Today, Kromco is one of the leading South African fruit packers, supplied from more than 1,600 hectares of deciduous fruit plantings. And it all starts here, in the orchards, where Kromco has been heavily investing in its members and their production since its inception in 1971. Quality is everything. Fruit is handled with great care to reduce bruising, and grading applied during picking with lesser grades removed for juicing. Optimally ripened fruit is picked based on sugar and starch levels and appropriate firmness. Thanks to best practices and our producers continuously investigating innovative production techniques, Kromco experiences year-on-year volume growth. We actively encourage innovation in the orchards by experimenting with new pruning styles, tree height, and planting density for higher yields per tree and better color. The achievements are gratifying, with newer plantings substantially outperforming older orchards. Kromco's technical team conducts regular farm visits where fruit ripeness is determined through maturity indexing. This information helps producers adjust their programs for optimal picking windows. We also monitor orchards for pests and recommend appropriate preventative management programs to our producers where needed. The result is a consistently higher yield per hectare, testament to the focus on modern production practices among our producers. The annual Kromco harvest equates to around 80,000 tons of fruit per season, which includes all popular green and multicolored varieties of apples and pears over the harvesting period of 5 months. The Kromco fruit packing facility is one of the largest and most modern in the valley. Incoming fruit is analyzed for starch to sugar conversion rate, fruit firmness, and soluble sugar content to check the ripeness stage. This in turn determines whether fruit should be processed immediately or stored for later packaging. Recorded information is stored against barcoded bin numbers and a unique grower-specific code that allows us to track every movement of the bin through our facility. All fruit delivered to Kromco goes through a post-harvest sanitizing drenching to remove dust and potential foodborne pathogens. Some fruit is also treated with a fungicide drench to combat decay and microbiological spore buildup. After treatment, bins are moved to one of our controlled atmosphere facilities for longer-term storage or put into regular atmosphere cold rooms for pre-cooling and sorting at one of our 2 pre-sorting facilities. This is the heart of our operation. Thanks to the state-of-the-art technology, Kromco is able to electronically select and grade up to 46 tons of fruit per hour to specific client parameters. The high-speed sorting technology analyzes multiple photographs of each fruit according to color, weight, external and internal quality defects. This information is used to sort fruit into various quality groups for later fulfilling of orders of particular size and color grades as per customer specification. Sorting parameters loaded onto the sorting system are continually tested against sample fruit for size, color and firmness. The system helps us keep sorted quality constant and gives marketing teams an up-to-date snapshot of what grades are available to sell. Once sorted into the various export and local distribution grades, the fruit is re-binned and moved to our cold rooms for later packaging. With controlled atmosphere storage available for almost 60% of our volumes, we can provide our markets with most varieties for extended periods of the year. From here, we can execute new orders within 3 days, allowing Kromco to rapidly respond to new market opportunities. Once packing orders are received, we load and move fruit bins designated for order fulfillment to packing lines. Here, trained staff pack apples on dedicated lines, with 2 commit-to-pack lines reserved for sorting and packaging pairs. Working continuously for 52 weeks per year, the packhouse has the ability to pack fruit into a variety of finished products as per our market's needs. Kromco uses the latest technology to print labels indicating customer-required details such as sell-by dates and barcodes on behalf of our clients. Finished pallets are now ready for inspection by both our own QA staff and inspectors from the Perishable Product Export Control Board to ensure compliance with both local and international standards. In some cases, we put consignments through land-based cold sterilization to comply with the phytosanitary requirements of countries requiring such treatment. Pallets ready for export are released for recooling to below 0 degrees in cooling tunnels and kept in storage on mobile racks in our high-density finished goods area, ready for local distribution or export. This area can accommodate 8,000 packed pallets and load 40 truckloads per day at our 4 loading docks. Exact knowledge of pre-sorted product levels is one of Kromco's foremost competitive advantages. All functions and fruit stock locations are controlled and monitored, giving us full traceability of fruit down to carton level. But Kromco is not just about machines. Our people are our biggest asset. We keep our employees motivated by ensuring the best possible employment conditions. And our excellent food safety quality rating is the result of uncompromising policies and management programs. Driving this is a work ethic cultivated in mission-directed work teams, each run as a mini-business, meeting daily to discuss and improve quality, delivery, speed, costs, and morale in their team. We have a convenient on-site clinic with trained staff looking after the health of our employees through regular checks. Our social responsibility extends beyond the work premises. We support various sports clubs in the area and we are active supporters of staff-centered events. Kromco is owned and supplied by global GAP-accredited producers who make the organization's ethical standards a part of their day-to-day operations. These producers also adhere to ethical trade and environmental protocols for sustainable supply set by the Sustainability Initiative of South Africa. These high standards have directed our efforts in becoming a worldwide brand, supplying good and healthy fruit to the world while having a positive impact on the broader social environment through sustainable practices and caring for our people. In pursuit of this vision, Kromco has flourished over the past 4 decades, constantly striving for improvement through innovation, adding maximum value to our producers, customers, and employees.